Hello, and welcome back to this week's Madi2theMax vlog talks. In today's episode, we shall be discussing Kingsman, the Secret Service. I forewarn you, this will contain spoilers. So if you have not previously seen this movie, I do highly recommend that you go and see it right now, and then come back and watch this, because honestly, it's just gonna be me talking about how much I love this movie! It's a James Bond spy film that I can actually follow. You guys have no idea how big of a deal this is for me. I can't follow spy movies, like, at all. I get so lost. I got lost on Cars 2, okay? That's how lost I get during spy movies. Okay, let me just start off by saying, when I first actually went to go see this movie, I got there just as the last ticket sold, and it was sold out. So I ended up going and seeing the SpongeBob movie instead, which was fun, but I came out of the SpongeBob movie and I was like, I still really want to see Kingsman. So I actually went and bought another ticket for later on and just went and saw that. And I'm so glad I did, because really, Kingsman, so good! I was kinda iffy about this movie when I first saw the trailers, because the trailers made it look like it was like this douchey guy somehow becomes a spy. And it was like, I don't want to see that. That doesn't look like good character. But as it turns out, not a douchey guy, just dresses like one. I feel really bad for people that go to see this movie and know nothing about the British culture. So a lot of the British slang, they just don't understand. So they're probably sitting there going like, what are they saying? I guess because I do a Cockney accent for Martha in my web series, I can understand what they're saying. So it's actually kind of cool. I thought that the main character, Eggsy, was gonna be like so douchey and then have to change his ways. But he really wasn't. I mean, he kinda sorta was, but not as much as I thought he was gonna be. So I really actually liked him from the get-go. I think his best quality is his loyalty to the people that he cares about. He is loyal 100%, even when it's not good, which is really a great character flaw. Okay, when Eggsy comes out in his suit for the first time, it's like, hello. Wrap that up and give me a second one. I mean, seriously, Colin Firth kicked butt in this movie. Seriously. He was brilliant in this. I loved it. Samuel L. Jackson, shall we? My real problem, actually, was that I actually liked him too much as the villain. Him and his henchwoman person, I love them as characters. So this next part is going to contain spoilers, so just hit mute for like the next 30 seconds, okay? So, the real problem that I had was the fact that Samuel L. Jackson's character and his henchwoman person, they were so good and I loved them so much I was disappointed when they died. I was like, oh man, they're dead? Oh. Does it make me a horrible person that I actually kind of agreed with Samuel L. Jackson's wicked plot? I kind of agree with it. I'm not sure I would go through with it, but I do kind of agree with it. I know, I'm a horrible person. I'm sorry. Something that they do with this that I think really works, that really allowed me to follow it, unlike normal spy movies, is they kept it kind of to one location. It wasn't like, okay, we're in London when the bad guy's in Germany, but we now have to go to Norway to get this thing, to get that stuff, to stop this person from doing that one thing, and they're now in Poland, so we have to go to Poland, but now they're in New Zealand, and we have to go down to New Zealand. Oh, but this other thing's in America, so we have to go get that, and suddenly there's launch codes, and things exploding, and there's car chases, and we don't really understand what's happening anymore. That's what's so great about Kingsman, is that it keeps it in one location. It's in this place in London. It stays there. And they don't have these separate side missions. Like, there was a point at the end when they were talking about destroying one of the satellites. I'm like, okay, they're gonna go destroy one of the satellites, then go stop Samuel L. Jackson. But no, they did that at the same time that they were stopping Samuel L. Jackson. I'm like, hey! Teamwork! Everybody was spot on. Everybody was interesting all the way through. I didn't find anybody boring. I didn't find any of the plots boring. I found that a couple of the times I saw some plot twists coming, and I was like, yeah, okay, that thing just happened. Yeah, I saw that. That was gonna happen. But other times I was like, oh my god! What is going on? I think my only problem with this movie, it's just a tiny little thing. It's the only thing I have a problem with in this entire movie is, again, there's gonna be a spoiler right here. Okay, so there's just this one point right after a girl drowns and the main character, Eggsy, says a little quip, and I'm like, somebody just died and you're making a quip about that? What? I mean, I was thinking it too, but no, you don't say something like that right after somebody dies. I'm sorry, no. So that was really my only problem. So those are all my thoughts on Kingsman. What are some of yours? Do you want there to be a sequel for this as much as I do? And do you want me to do a review of the SpongeBob movie? Let me know in the comments below. And from now until next week, don't you forget to keep smiling. Hello. You wish to have Into the Woods reviewed? Well, in this case, I must warn you, there be spoilers ahead. But sir, by my calculations, this review will contain spoilers! This is correct, Kowalski, but the internet knows the risk of such dangerous endeavors as watching my reviews.